Okay, this one's called The Lion for Real, Allen Ginsberg. I came home and found a lion in my living room. Rushed out on the fire escape, screaming, "Lion! Lion!" Two stenographers pulled their brunette hair and banged the window shut. I hurried home to Patterson and stayed 2 days. Called up my old Reichian analyst who kicked me out of therapy for smoking marijuana. "It's happened," I panted. "There's a lion in my room." I'm afraid any discussion would have no value. He hung up. I went to my old boyfriend. We got drunk with his girlfriend. I kissed him and announced I had a lion with a mad gleam in my eye. We wound up fighting on the floor. I bit his eyebrow and he kicked me out. I ended masturbating in his Jeep parked in the street, moaning, "Lion." Found Joey, my novelist friend, and roared at him, "Lion." He looked at me interested and read me his spontaneous Ignu High poetries. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I listened for lions. All I heard was elephant, tiglon, hippogriff, unicorn, ants. But figured he really understood me when we made it in Igna's wisdom's bathroom. The next day, he sent me a leaf from his Smoky Mountain retreat. "I love you, little Bobo, with your delicate golden lions. But there being no self and no bars, therefore no zoo of your dear father hath no lion. You said your mother was mad. Don't expect me to produce the monster for your bridge room." Confused, dazed, and exalted, bethought me of real lions starved in his stink in Harlem. Opened the door. The room was filled with the bomb blast of his anger. He roared hungrily at the plaster walls, but nobody could hear him outside through the window. My eye caught the edge of the red neighbor apartment building, standing in deafening stillness. We gazed at each other, his impeccable yellow eye in the red halo of fur. Waxed roomy on my own, but he stopped roaring and bared a fang greeting. I turned my back and cooked broccoli for supper on an iron gas stove. Boiled water. Boiled. And took a hot bath in the old tub under the sink board. He didn't eat me, though I regretted him starving in my presence. Next week he wasted away a sick rug full of bones, wheat and hair falling out, enraged and reddening eye as he lay aching, huge hairy head on his paws by the egg crate bookcase filled up with thin volumes of Plato and Buddha. Sat by his side every night, averting my eyes from his hungry, moth-eaten face. Stopped eating myself. He got weaker and roared at night while I had nightmares. Eaten by a lion in bookstore on Cosmic Campus. A lion myself, starved by Professor Kandinsky. Dying in a lion's flophouse circus. I woke up mornings, the lion still added, dying on the floor. "Terrible presence," I cried. "Eat me or die." I got up that afternoon, walked to the door with its paw on the wall to steady its trembling body. Let out a soul-rending creak from the bottomless roof of his mouth. Thundering from my floor to heaven, heavier than a volcano at night in Mexico. Pushed the door open and said in a gravelly voice, "Not this time, baby, but I will be back again." Lion that eats my mind now for a decade, knowing only your hunger, not the bliss of your satisfaction. O roar of the universe, how am I chosen? In this life I have heard your promise. I am ready to die. I have served. Your starved and ancient presence, O Lord, I wait in my room at your mercy. Paris, March 1958.